You know, rain is cold.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Same with All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
All right, we the Hebrew Israelites coming out another week. The spirit of power, Yahweh Shah, to prophesy the downfall and destruction of America. First and foremost, as always, we're going to start by giving all praises and glorifications to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh, Hashem, and Pakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone Well. Peace, love, salutations to the hopeful elect. We got the four corners of earth, preachers, word, and truth and sincerity. Shalom.
Shalom.
All right, we're blessed to be out here another week, another day to prophesy the downfall and destruction of Babylon the Great. So many things that's happening alluded to the end. Okay, you got Trump threatening to invoke the Insurrection Act. Okay, in Minneapolis, because things getting so out of control. All right, these protesters are fighting with ICE, which is alluding to what? A civil war, man. Okay, a civil war where like the scripture saying Isaiah, the Egyptian against the Egyptian. Egyptian versus the Egyptian. You Babylonians fighting amongst each other, man. Okay? And things are only going to turn up from there, man. All right? Things are only going to get more hot, as far as prophecy is concerned, man. And things are not going to let up because 2026, all right, Apostle Hard Demon, the year of apostates, sellouts, and agents. Okay? We believe this might be the year, man. Hey, the way things going, we only going in 3 weeks in. Things are turning up rapidly. Prophecy is steamrolling ahead, man. And you people, your miseries are just beginning. You got ICE snatching kids, arresting kids, and pepper spraying little children, man.
That's right.
So that's a prelude to Revelation 12 and 12, which really we already in Jacob's trouble, pursuing the Jeremiah 30 and 7. You want to say something?
They even detaining people that got their American-born citizens,
right,
with their identification on their person, but they don't care nothing about that.
That's right. Yeah. I thought the purpose of ICE was to deport so-called illegal immigrants. But what you doing, arresting American citizens, man? They say they have proof that citizens. They say they have proof of the citizenship. You ain't even trying to hear. They ain't even trying to hear that, man.
That's right.
So that's just them gearing up for what? The bigger picture.
That's right.
Which is martial law. Because like I said, you people miseries are just beginning, man. It's only gonna get worse. Things in America are not gonna get better, man. Okay? See, they go. He's all making mockery, man. All right. So, like I said, man, things are only gonna get worse, man. What you got? What you started with us?
This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 8, verse 50. For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world.
Now, like I said, things are not gonna get better for this place, man. Things are only gonna continue to get worse and worse and worse, man. Trump is not gonna save America. He's only doing the bidding of the elites. Why? Because Trump, he's a puppet. Okay, he's nothing but a puppet. He's doing nothing but the bidding of these elite banker families, man. Just like all the other so-called presidents. Okay, they were puppets. Okay, they do the bidding of the elites. If they get out of line trying to do their own thing, they're gonna be made examples of, like the last boy that got his top blown off, JFK. But the point being, many great miseries is coming to America. Things are not gonna get better. Things are not going back to normal in this place, man. Things are only gonna get worse and worse and worse. And it's time for you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans to wake up out of sleep, man. And we can get that next, but you can finish that.
Just start from the top.
Go on, you got it.
Second Ezra chapter 8, verse 50.
Gun.
For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the
The
world.
latter time meaning what? The last days. Okay, we're in the last days, man. We're in the last days of the last days. We're at the cusp of the Lord's return, the cusp of America about to be destroyed, man. All right? So, read that again one time.
Second Ezra chapter 8, verse 50. For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world.
Well, in the world, man. And we're in the last days, man. There ain't no secret. There ain't no secret to that, man. It's evident, man. You know, things are getting worse and worse, man. But it got to get worse before it can get better, man. Okay? It got to get worse before it can get better. And like I said, it behooves you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans to repent and come back to the Lord, man, before it's too late. The time is running out, man. Okay?
Because they have walked it in great pride.
They are walked in great pride, man. You people are pride as hell, prideful as hell, man. Like nothing is happening. Like World War III is not getting ready to, it's not escalating now. You know, it's not getting ready to happen. Martial law is not getting ready to happen. Just because you see it in certain, the prelude in certain cities doesn't mean it's not going to spread. Because they finna get all of Babylon, man, with that ice. It ain't just gonna be the blue states, all right? Because you got a lot of Issachar down here in Georgia. You know, they're gonna get these red states too, man. Okay? Because like I said, it's a prelude to Jacob's trouble. Anymore? You get that on Romans 13 and 11. Then after that, you get Jeremiah 30 and 7. Because that's what times we're in. We're in the times of Jacob's trouble, man. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, okay, you're about to suffer immense trouble out here, man. Okay, by the hands of the so-called white man on the Most High's left-hand side, because the Most High's pissed off with you. Okay, you got it.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 13, verse 11.
This is what you got to do. You got it.
And that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep.
It's now knowing the time. What time we in? Okay. We're the times of death and destruction about to happen, man. We're the times of the end. We're the times of great turmoil and distress for a lot of people, man. Okay? Great tribulation. That's what time we're in.
Proverbs chapter 13, verse 11. And that knowing the time, that now it is high time.
It's high time, man. Right now. What? You know?
To awake out of sleep.
To awake out of sleep. So you gotta wake out of your spiritual sleep, man. Okay? You gotta wake out of that spiritual slumber that you need.
That's right.
Okay? Or else you're gonna get caught up out here, man.
Y'all got a lighter?
Okay? No, we ain't got no lighter, man. You got it.
For now is our salvation nearer than when we believe.
Our salvation is nearer than when we believe. Okay? The elect, Lord willing, be part of that. We're about to be saved, man. Right. All we gotta do is continue, all right, enduring to the end, man. Okay, enduring into the end. Okay, in hopes that we save our souls, doing the work, you know, keeping these law, statutes, commandments to the best of our ability. Okay, continue to do what's right in the eyes of Yahweh Shema Shah and obey, man. Okay, being in the spirit.
The book of Romans, chapter 13, verse 12. The night is forspent. The day is at hand.
The day is at hand. The day of the Lord is at hand. And the day of Yahweh Shah is at hand, man.
That's right.
Okay, and we ain't got much time left in this place. Okay, you can feel it. You can feel that something is about to happen, man. They're about to pull off a major T attack real soon. Okay, to institute that beast system, to go hard on that, you know, bringing in the beast system, man, which consists of the mark of the beast. I'm going ahead and say it. Fuck it, the chip, man. Okay, you got it.
Romans chapter 13, verse 12. The night is forspent. You know, the night that could be spiritual and physical. You know, these devils coming in at night, kicking your doors in, and you're a citizen in the so-called United States. And the day is at hand. The day is at hand. These people, hey, turmoil and peril is coming your way as we speak. You know, hey, they just snatching people out the street that were born here.
Right. And they stalking you and following you, and you know, there was just Real was playing one video about a DoorDash driver. I think she was I don't know if she was an Edomite, but she was American, you know, born citizen. Looked like kind of like a tent tribe, but they followed her all the way to the house. She was dropped off, and she had to escape in those people's houses. Those people's houses to keep from being captured. You know, and they lucky for them, lucky for her, they let her in there. You know,
and it was at one particular time they was profiling so-called Hispanic, which is the 12 tribe. But hey, now they're snatching up teenagers, you know, Judays.
Yeah.
They snatching them up.
Yeah, Southern Kingdom next. I believe next month they're supposed to start with the Haitians. You know, they're finna start getting Levi, man. That's, you know, Levi's Southern Kingdom. So that's gonna be trickling down, man. You know, because they want every excuse to round you niggas up for martial law, man. The so-called white man, he has an immense hatred for you, man. He has an immense hatred for you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. And the Lord's going to use so-called white men to display his wrath on you wicked niggas, man. Okay? Via martial law. This man was never your friend, man. You got it.
Romans chapter 13, verse 12.
Come on.
The night is far spent, the day is at hand.
The day of destruction is at hand. America's about to be destroyed according to the Bible. You got it.
Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness.
Right, the works of darkness. You niggas are in the dark. Right? And you refuse to come to the light, man.
That's right.
Okay? You refuse to come to the marvelous light, which is this truth. Okay? So, hey, you can get on Isaiah 62 after that, okay?
And let us put on the armor of light.
Let us put on the armor of light, man, which is this truth. You gotta have on this spiritual armor.
That's right.
And that's the spirit, because we went into Ephesians 6 Wednesday night. You know, talking about that spiritual armor we got to have to withstand the wiles of the devil. All right? You got it, bro.
Let us walk honestly as in the day.
Right, it's sincerity and truth as in the day, man. All right? While we have this truth, while we have this light, man. While we still have time, okay? To get ourselves together, man. You got it.
Not in rioting and drunkenness.
Not in rioting and drunkenness. You got it.
Not in chambering and wantonness.
Right, like scripture speak of the days of Noah. You know how our people living that mirth that's in the days of Noah. They're not looking for the destruction at hand. You got it.
Not in strife and envy.
Strife and envy, man. Okay?
But put ye on the Lord Yahweh Shah
Right.
and make not provision for the flesh.
Right.
To fulfill the lust thereof.
And our people are fulfilling the lust of the flesh because they love this goddamn world, man.
They love oppression.
They love oppression. They love being under so-called white men. They love this society that doesn't know good. That's, you know, that what you get out of this fucking place, man? The scriptures say this is not your rest. You know? You'll forever be a slave and a captive here. As long as you're here in America, you will never have a ruling class mentality, man. What our people want, but we do.
As long as we're here, we're not even considered second-class citizens.
Right.
You're less than that.
Right.
You're 3/5 of a human being.
Right. The so-called Negroes still 3/5 of a man. That's still in their constitution. You know? You got it. Isaiah 60. They mentioned the darkness.
Isaiah 6.
60. You start at 60. The point is in 2.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 60, starting at verse 1.
Huh?
Arise, shine, for that light is come,
Right.
and the glory of the Most High Yahweh is risen upon thee. For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth,
Right.
and gross darkness the people.
A lot of people are in gross darkness. They still believe in America, man. And America has failed you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Okay? Yeah, it's failed you, man. And you still want to be in the darkness of America, man. You still want to walk in the abyss of Babylon. Okay? The only way you're going to get out of that abyss is that the Lord give you this light, man. He's supping with you. And a lot of our people, he's not supping with, man. Okay? You got it.
But Yahweh shall arise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee.
Right. And it's going to be seen upon the elect because we got the light, man. Okay? This light is not for everybody, not even 2/3 of our own people, man. All right? You got it.
And the Gentiles shall come to thy light.
Right, the Israelite foreigners, man, the ones that's of the 1/3, they gonna come to the light, man, because you got Israelites that look like you got Israelites that look like the heathen. Okay, it's not about a color thing, you know, it's about a nationality thing. Okay, we go by the seeds, wherever your seed is.
And you also got Israelites that don't know that they're Israelites.
That's right.
And kings to the brightness of thy rising.
Sound like you said come. Jake be knowing, but Jake don't be come. Jake don't want to get right. You got it.
Lift up thine eyes round about, and see. All they gather themselves together, they come to thee. Thy sons shall come from far, and thy daughters shall be nested at thy side. Then thou shalt see and flow together, and thine heart shall fear and be enlarged.
Right. So hey, eventually all Israel, you know, is going to be made right again. But first it starts with the elect. I believe that's go to Jeremiah 37. Back to this turmoil that's coming. We already seeing a prelude with the ICE thing going on in Minneapolis and other cities, man. Where they deporting, all right, 10 tribes, other Israelites, even these some of these heathen like the Somalians, yeah, the Somalians, you know. So they gearing up, like I said, for the bigger picture, man, which is martial law.
And you know, you can just about see that it was all a setup to further their agenda. You know, now they got rioting in the streets, they got insurrection.
That's right.
Now these devils want to take over. They want to take the power from the governor. They want to take the power from the mayor. Okay, once he do that, straight dictator, and that's what he wants.
That's right. And that's how he moving. That's how this devil Trump Nero is moving, like a straight dictator, man. You know what? It's like somebody said one of the comic boards. I was looking at some news or whatever. What's the use of having a Congress now? If all he want to do is do his own thing and pass executive orders. What's the use of
who gonna govern him?
Yeah, exactly. But he move. That's how he moving, man.
That's right.
That's what he coming with, dictatorship. No.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 30, verse 7. At last, for that day is great, so that none is like it.
Right, that none is like it, man. It's gonna be a time, like he says in Daniel 12:1, like no other, man. No other since there was a nation upon the planet Earth. Okay, things are gonna get very, very bad out here. All right, especially for our people that are not coming back and repenting to their power, man. How about shot? Okay, they ain't gonna have no refuge, no sense of direction. When we actually out here giving you the direction, man, we giving you the blueprint on how to possibly save your souls. But a lot of our people, they reject it. They don't want to hear it. Okay, because they too in love with this place, man.
It is even the time of Jacob's trouble.
It's even what?
It is even the time of Jacob's trouble.
It's even the time of Jacob's trouble, man. All right, Jacob, okay, again, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, it's the time of your trouble, man. All right, and that's what's coming. Okay, that's what's coming primarily upon you tribes, man. Okay, whether it be from Judah on down to Issachar, man. All the tribes gonna catch you real soon. Okay, you got it, brother.
But he shall be saved out of it.
He shall be saved out of it. Who's gonna be saved out of it? Okay, the elect, the 1/3 is gonna be saved out of it, man. The rest is gonna be destroyed. Okay, you got it.
For it shall come to pass in that day, said the Most High Yahweh of hosts, that I will break his yoke from off thy neck.
Right, he's gonna break his yoke. All right, from off our necks real soon. He's gonna break the yoke of bondage. Okay, the yoke of captivity is captivity is about to be overturned, but it starts with the elect. Okay, you got it.
And will burst thy bonds.
And will what?
And will burst thy bonds.
Our bonds, we're in captivity, so you know our bonds are about to be burst. Okay, our captivity is about to, like I said, about to be overturned real soon. Okay, you got it.
And strangers shall no more serve themselves of him.
And strangers shall no more serve themselves of him. Okay? So we're about to get the glory, man. Alright? We're about to get the glory. We're about to have the roles are about to be reversed real soon. We're about to be the head and they're about to be the tail, man. I'm talking about the heathen starting with Esau even. That was it on that.
But they shall serve Yahweh their power, and David their king, whom I will raise up unto them.
Right. He's going to raise us up, man. He's going to raise King David up again. Okay, which, you know, possibly that's King Marshall. You know, he passed on. He's going to be risen up. Hey, the scripture say the dead, you can get that too. The dead in Yahweh shall rise up. Yeah, you know where that at? I think it's bear with us. You got it.
This is the book of 1 Thessalonians chapter 4, verse 13. But I would not have you be ignorant, brethren, concerning them which are asleep,
right,
that ye sorrow not, even as others which have no hope.
The others that have no hope, you know, sleep, which is 2/3 of the nation of Israel. The Lord has rejected that hope from you, man, because everything's predestinated from the very beginning. We hope that we are the 1/3. We don't even know. We know that we're called in this thing, but we don't know that we've chosen. Okay, it's a difference. Okay, like we're out here doing the work, you know, keeping the laws to the best of our ability, things of that nature, but we still don't know if we're part of the Lord's elect. Right. That's the scary thing. Hey, that's the thing to keep you in fear too. You know, that's what's gonna keep you motivated to keep doing the work, man. That's right. Keep pushing. You know?
For if we believe that Yahushua died and rose again, even so then also would sleep in Yahushua,
right,
will the Most High bring with him.
Right. Sleep, those that sleep in Yahushua, passed on. If I'm not mistaken, you got it.
For this we say unto you by the words of the Most High Yahweh, that we which are alive and remain unto the coming of Yahweh shall not prevent them which are asleep.
Right. Which are alive and remain. We're breathing. We're still doing the work. All right. You got it.
For Yahweh himself shall descend from heaven with a shout, with the voice of the archangel, and with the trump of Yahweh, and the dead in Hamashiach shall rise first.
The dead in Yahweh shall rise first. So like I said, King David, which possibly believes King Marshall, he's going to rise along with the other dead in Yahweh. He had brothers in great millstone pass on, and other brothers, you know, like Yaikwar, Houston lawyer, Abba Bivens, you know. All right, those that died in the faith, died in the truth. Okay, they're gonna be risen, and they're gonna get their first seat in the chariot, man. Okay, and they're gonna come back with Yahweh Shah and the thousands and thousands of angels. All right, to bring destruction on this fucking place, man. Okay, but then, like I said, the dead's gonna be risen first. Right along with the dead is gonna be the ones that are alive. Like us. No? You got it.
1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 17. Then we which are alive and remain shall be caught up together with them.
Right, caught up together, you know, in the what? So-called UFOs, man. You know? You got it.
Caught up together with them in the clouds.
In the clouds, the so-called UFOs. You know, they're known as the clouds. Also, they're known as the chariots of the Lord. Okay, the chariots of Yahweh Bashim Shah. Got it.
To meet the Lord in the air.
Meet the Lord in the air.
And so shall we ever be with Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah.
Right, that's how salvation is going to happen. Salvation is going to happen. All right, when we meet the Lord in the air, man. Okay, through the chariot, with the chariots. Okay, all right. That's how salvation is going to happen, man. It's not going to happen any other way, man. It might sound sci-fi, but it's gonna be a reality. See, the so-called white man calls them UFOs, man. They have you believe that's fiction, but they bringing it out there. These vehicles exist. I just want to read the verse 19.
Wherefore comfort one another with these words.
Comfort one another with these words.
You know, basically what they're going into is that, look, we ain't got nobody out here, we ain't got no crowd. Guess what? Me and this brother's being edified.
Right.
And that's all that matters.
Brothers and sisters on the comment.
That's right. Come.
Yeah, you viewers, man.
That's all that matters.
That's all that matters, man. Okay? Hey, the Lord said prophesy unto the wind, man. You know?
That was it on that.
Get on 22. But give me 14 and 22. 14 and 22? Oh, 22. So we just a commandment to come out here anyway.
This is the book of Luke, chapter 14, verse 23. And the Lord said unto the servant, go out into the highways and hedges, and compel them to come in.
Right. Compel them to come in. We've been compelling, you know, our people to come in, but you know the majority of them won't come in. Okay? Because we only out here looking for the elect anyway, man. You know, that's why I quote that scripture. Hey, prophesy to the wind. That's what we do most of the time. The wind is literally blowing. So the word's going to carry you anyway. You got it.
That my house may be filled.
Right. This house may be filled, but only filled with what? A certain few. The elect. It's going to be filled by the elect, man. The 1/3. That's how it's going to fill this house. It don't have to be all Israel. It's going to be filled with the ones who want. By the hand, look.
This is the book of Luke, chapter 14, starting again at verse 23. And Yahweh said unto the servants, go out into the highways and hedges, and compel them to come in, that my house may be filled.
Right, so like I said, I had to consist of all Israel, consist of the ones he want, which is the 1/3. All right, that's the completed allotted amount that he wants right now, man. He don't want all Israel. Because 2/3 got to die. But we gotta come out here and tell our people, warn our people anyway, whether they will hear it from there, like he told Ezekiel, But hey, we ain't out here for no reason. All right, we're fishing for the elect. That's all the Lord needs is the elect, man. Okay, and it's a commandment to come out. It's cold right now. We're basically out of season. You get on. You're out of season right now. It's cold. Okay, people really think we crazy being out here in the cold and nobody listening. Basically talking to a camera. But hey, that's part of the labor. That's part of the hell, man. Not everybody's gonna listen. Not everybody's gonna get it. But that's all right. Because we know what the Lord says, man. You got it.
2 Timothy chapter 4, verse 2. Preach the word.
Mm-hmm.
Be instant in season, out of season.
Preach the word, be instant in season and out of season. It's out of season right now. It's a good day, but it's just cold, man. It's kind of out of season right now. You got other cities like Chicago, they catch more hell because it be snowing. New York, brothers be out there laboring though. Hey, that's showing diligence and dedication to Yahweh Shemel Shah. That's still showing integrity too. Like I said, diligence and dedication. Okay?
Reprove,
rebuke,
exhort with all long suffering and doctrine.
Exhort with all long suffering and doctrine. That's what we still got to do. We still got to do that. Okay? No matter what. Okay? Now we ain't saying we go out and when it's hailing and a tornado about to come, a hurricane. Alright? Hey, brothers will do lessons inside. Hey, the work is the work. But for the most part, if it's not too bad, you still come out here, man. Hey, when it's raining, you have umbrellas. You might have little, what they call them, arms. Get underneath, man. And still preach. Okay, it's no excuse not to go to work. Like I said, if it's too bad, you can do the lessons inside, man. Okay? So the work is the work. You still got to do the work, man. Week in and week out, you still got to show your diligence. Right? Because Esau don't stop on the left hand with his works of wickedness. So how much more us on the right hand side, man? All right, we got to continue pushing. Okay, because Esau, he damn sure continue pushing in wickedness, man. Satan don't take no breaks. So if Satan don't take no breaks, why the hell should we take breaks, man? Why should we let our guard down?
2 Timothy chapter 4, verse 3. For the time will come when they will not endure sound doctrine.
The apostate sellouts agents. Alright? These apostates need to continue in the faith and they continue to sound doctrine. Hey, guys amongst Great Millstone that went their own way. Okay, now a lot of them bugged out or just teaching, or they sold out, teaching what Esau wants them to teach because they paid off, man. They didn't continue in which what they learned, man. Okay? That which they learned, like the scriptures say, you got it.
For the time will come when they will not endure sound doctrine, but after their own lust shall they heap to themselves teachers having itching ears.
Right, and they don't want to hear the truth, man. A lot of our people don't want to hear the truth. They hate Yahweh Shai. So when it comes to hearing the words of Yahweh Shai, they have itching ears, man. Okay? They turn the blind eye to it. They become spiritually deaf. All right? All because of that envy and strife for Yahweh Shai, man. All right? You got it.
And they shall turn away their ears from the truth and shall be turned into fables.
Turn into fables. And a lot of them turn the truth into a fable, man. That's right. Or the heathen can make, what's the that lady called outside? what Nate said that all the heathen gonna be destroyed.
They want that feel-good doctrine. They want to hear that feel-good sermon. You know, that T.D. Jakes and that Joel Osteen sermon. This is 2 Timothy 4:2. Preach the word, be instant in season, out of season.
It's brought out again.
Reprove, rebuke, exhort with all long suffering and doctrine. Right, so like we was going into, preaching the word, no matter if the time is favorable or not, because we really at the end, this is like the final stretch. So we just gotta constantly be preaching the word, doing everything we have to do in order to escape these times, man, because it's getting hard, and that time is getting short. Time is getting very, very short, man.
Right. And that's why it's our time for you to wake out of sleep. Somebody get Isaiah, what? Wisdom and knowledge to be stability. No, 55 and 8, and then Isaiah 55 and 8.
This is Isaiah chapter 55, verse 8. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are my ways. I'm sorry.
Where it says, seek the Lord early while he may be found.
Oh, that's verse 6. Isaiah chapter 55, verse 6. Seek ye Yahweh while he may be found.
So like the brother said, time is short, man. Time is short. Time is, the Lord is shortening the days out here, man. And Jake's still out here playing around, bullshit. Getting ready for the Super Bowl. About what, 3 weeks? All right? That's all Jake worried about. Jake ain't worried about the end times coming. You see what? Everything that's happening on the planet Earth, Jake's still acting like he's in the last days of the spirit, man. Hey, you shouldn't have been seeking the Lord. Hey, really, early is up. Okay, early was back in what, 2007 when apostles first got on the YouTube. Really, that was really the early time, seeking the Lord early. But now we're in the later stages of the game. Really, that's I don't want to say irrelevant, but hey. You know, it didn't, what's that saying I'm looking for? It didn't age well. It don't age well right now because it's running out of time, man. You know, Jake can't seem to get the big picture that all these distractions is out here for a reason. Out there for you.
Yeah, out there to keep you in that gross darkness. Talking about that description. Just to keep you in that gross darkness. Keep you confused and ill state of mind. And you fall for it every time.
Jake always falling for the open door. Especially for the so-called white man, always falling for the open door.
I got something real quick. I typed on chat. This is I typed in what is the point of bread in circuses? It says the point of bread in circuses was to control the population by distraction and dependency. Bread equals what? Free food or basic necessities. Circus is what? Entertainment, gladiator games, sports, and spectacles. As long as people were fed and entertained, they were less likely to question the government, rebel against corruption, demand justice or real freedom, care about loss of rights.
Right. Yeah, because they distracted. As long as Esau give you the grocery store, we can, let's just use the Super Bowl. A lot of people go grocery shopping, to have family get-togethers or cookouts, and go watch the bread and circuses when it's time, which is the Super Bowl, man. Keeping you in that lackadaisical brainwash, not knowing what's going on state, man. Yeah. So you'll be a subservient and you won't rebel. You'll be a good little slave and keep in your little place, right? Being distracted. As long as you distracted, you ain't no threat. Because you entertained, man. Niggas like to be entertained. Niggas love to be entertained. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with entertainment, but you gotta wake up. You gotta have a sense of seriousness, man. You gotta have a sense of urgency at some point.
At least we know what's going on, man.
Exactly. If you knew what was going on, you wouldn't be in that state, man. You'll be aware. You'll be sober-minded. You'll be vigilant, man. Oh, you want to say something?
No, I got some more.
It says Roman leaders used this to keep citizens politically quiet instead of fixing deep problems like inequality or tyranny. They gave people just enough comfort and amusement to stay passive. Right, so that's the same tricks that you see going on in America, because what? The modern America is the new Rome. You know, you got the big old Coliseum or the big old stadiums that look like the ancient Roman Coliseum, and Esau has 24-hour distractions in front of your face.
Right.
Meanwhile, there's secret meetings going on. You know, this is a very big time for distraction, especially when football season comes around. So it's just always Esau always having the minds of the people really distracted on shit that don't really mean anything.
Right, and meanwhile, behind the scenes, he's working some mission, man, some serious mission. Like, hey, Trump, like I said earlier, he's thinking about invoking an insurrection, man. He already got them troops ready to be deployed in Minnesota, man. All right, so things are gonna get ugly, man. You niggas still in that mindset of being in your mirth, man. Okay, hey, the scripture, can somebody get down the mirth and cease? And then, matter of fact, can you get on Isaiah 33 and 6? I think that's Isaiah 6.
This Isaiah chapter 33 verse 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time.
Right, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability. Now, our people don't have that wisdom and knowledge. The majority of our people don't have it to make it the stability of our times. Having faith. Okay, y'all don't have that, man. So therefore, you're gonna get caught out there, man. All right, you're too distracted with bread and circuses. All right, bread and circuses and entertainment. Like I said, a nigga love to be entertained. Okay, you got it.
It says, I'm gonna start again from the top. Isaiah 33 and 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of Yahweh is his treasure.
Fear of the Lord, man. Because it's like I was saying, if you really knew what was going on, you had that fear of the Lord, man. Okay, you'll try to make Yahweh Shai your refuge. Okay, strength of salvation. You will want to save your soul, man, from what's coming. That devil Nero, he ain't playing with you, trials, man. He ain't playing with you, man. I think Esau be playing with you. He ain't playing with you, man. He's showing you that he ain't playing with you. Damn, we've been telling you that this man's the devil that the Bible speaks of, but you ain't want to listen. All right, they done snatched the nigga woman, and nigga woman's fearful of life, man. And crying and shit in her car and shit.
And it's been reported that when they take these women to these camps, these what they call them, ICE detention centers. Yeah, detention centers. The ICE said they're not responsible for any sexual battery, not battery. So, damn, I forgot the word it was, but basically they're not responsible for anything sexual that happened to these prisoners or these detainees.
Damn.
I forgot how it was worded. I had to do that. Damn.
You know, what that alluded to? Martial law, real good. When it's constituted, they just gonna go. It's like no holds barred, man. You know, no holds barred. There ain't no limits. In other words, there ain't gonna be no limits.
Abuse.
Sexual abuse.
Yeah, sexual abuse. Yeah.
They're not responsible for anything that happens to you. So you women, you definitely in trouble if you don't have a man of the Lord in that day, man. If you ain't in tune, first and foremost, you ain't in tune with Yahweh. You're gonna be in trouble. Okay? Because you know Esau, he's a devil, sexual deviant and all that shit.
And guess what? His kids do those things too as well. You know, Esau like to prey on the young. Mm-hmm. That's how we gonna put it.
Kid's gonna get great, man. He's sick. That's what we dealing with right now, man.
I had typed in, does America have bread and services? You might be interested to hear this. It says, I'm gonna skip some of this. It says, modern bread in America is government-assisted programs, cheap fast food and mass food production, credit systems that let people survive while still staying in debt, subsidies that prevent total collapse but create freedom. This is an evil by itself, but it creates a dependence instead of empowerment.
Right, but independence. No, a dependence. So like a dependence instead of empowerment. That's why, you niggas don't have a ruling class mentality, man. It's about you tribes. Fuck these other nations. I'm talking about you tribes, man. You don't have a sense of independence. You're too dependent on this system. Too dependent on the so-called white man. Right? So you don't have a man to wake out of that sleep. And that's gonna cost you. That's gonna be a detriment to your well-being when you're depending on the damn devil. The devil's not looking to help you, man. The devil is constantly looking to destroy you, man. Okay? And that's what he's doing with these ICE agents, man. We're seeing really we in Jacob's trouble. You can't say we ain't. This is Jacob's trouble. The beginning stages, man. We officially, we brought it out earlier, Jeremiah 37, Jacob's trouble. There's gonna be more to come real soon.
And to add to that point, most of the food that these people buy for these different events, a lot of that food comes through what? Food stamps. So this is a truth. Exactly, hitting it right on the dot, because what? That is that bread. Now this is gonna get into circuses. The modern circus in America is what? 24/7 entertainment, sports, streaming, social media, gaming, celebrity culture, political theater, and endless outrage cycles that keep people emotional and not thoughtful.
Right, don't even think for yourself. And you go off emotions. That's part of the problem. You go on their damn emotions. Your emotions don't get you fucked up. Okay? We're talking not to be emotional in this truth. We talk to think with logic, think with a sense of rationality. And we understand that these things, part of that is understanding that these things gotta happen, man. You niggas trying to fight against ICE and shit. Guess what? You bucking up against prophecy. Bucking up against the words of the Lord with you, man. That's why you get fucked up out here, man. So hey, it's it's the Most High's will that these things happen.
And these devils showing you what they do and how they do it. Like in a lot of them European countries, those athletes get ridiculed by throwing bananas at them and calling them monkeys. They letting you know you ain't nothing but a show monkey. Same thing here in the United States. Yeah, same thing here in the United States. You just a high-paid show monkey.
Like you niggas in NFL. That's a prime example. NBA.
Yeah, and you doing their bidding.
Right, and you ain't making money off of you. It'd be the so-called Jew, the small hat. They'd be profiting off you niggas.
And you know when they get that wake-up call, when something happened and they speak out against it, and they tell them shut up and dribble.
Yeah, the minute you get off code,
Edomites,
you get
shut up and
the
dribble.
wake-up call.
Right, exactly. Hey, you don't have no place to speak. Hey, that's why. Hey, you in your lot, you in that lot, because you're not in a position to be speaking on it anyway. Because the Lord didn't give you the spirit of prophecy. He gave you the spirit to be a coon and a mystery. Shut up, so nigga, shut. Yeah, I agree with that. Shut up and dribble.
When you sign that contract, that's what
you should have known what you were signing up for.
That's right.
So why speak out against something you signed up for, man? All right, when it gets real, then you want to, try to, but it's too late for a lot of you, man. And you ain't gonna repent any damn way. You making too much money to even try to, throw all that away. You think LeBron gonna throw away all the millions of dollars in endorsements he got? To come serve the Lord and catch hell? Hell no, he ain't gonna do that, man. And we know the Lord don't want his ass. He finished right along with Michael Jordan. You got any more?
Yeah, I got some more. It says people can spend more energy arguing online or following celebrities than questioning why healthcare is unaffordable.
Right, exactly. Why hey, you people about to catch misery, more miseries, man. Why you losing your damn jobs and shit, man? Okay, why the economy is tanking? The dollar's devaluing. You don't ask these questions.
Yeah, why is gold so high?
Why exactly?
Why is silver so high?
You too busy arguing about irrelevant shit.
Yeah.
Whether a boy should be a girl or a girl should be a fucking stupid ass shit. debates and shit, man.
Yeah.
This is dumb, irrelevant shit. That
It's
don't have
endless.
right. That don't have nothing to do with you, man. No, the latest celebrity trends and all this bullshit. That's what you niggas too caught up in, man. That's why the Lord got to kill 2/3, man.
They lost in the sauce.
Right.
It says, why housing is unreachable? Why wages lag behind inflation? Why wars happen without public consent?
These are the questions you don't ask because you don't keep up with current events. But we giving you the scoop. We're the prophets are the real news forecasters, man. You know, and we're giving you the scoop of what's going on. And you need to be a part of these things, but for the most part, you niggas are not acquired because you, like I said, you're too busy worried about fucking foolishness, man. Okay? The Anton Daniels and Corey Holcomb don't fight, you know, all that bullshit. You know, you're too busy worried about these celebrities that don't give a fuck about you. They ain't even thinking about you. I got it, please, you got it, brother.
It's the book of Matthew 15. I'm going to start at verse 1. The point is in verse 3, I believe. It says, the Pharisees also with the Sadducees came and tempted and desired him that he would shew them a sign from heaven. And he answered and said unto them, when it is evening, ye say it will be fair weather, for the sky is red. And in the morning it will be foul weather today, for the sky is red and lowering. O ye hypocrites, ye can discern the face of the sky, but can ye not discern the signs of the times? Right, because like we was going into, a lot of our people are distracted with all this shit that's going on in this world. They cannot tell the time that they're living in, man. You see everything else, but you can't even tell the times that you're living in, man. And you know that made me think of that scripture because you brought up with the weatherman. You know, and we're telling you what's coming down the pipe, but our people don't see it. They're not paying attention. They're constantly stuck in all of Esau's distractions.
Yeah, so expand, on what the brother just said, you know. It made me thought about the analogy that the talk always okay, there they use two Israelites fighting against each other, and the damn Esau the lion is speaking up on them.
Yeah. Them two gazelles that was fighting, and yeah. See the lion?
There you go.
He got, we got the black man. Esau got the black man divided, man.
Right.
So, but they should be, coming and how they should have a good class there. And that's what they really should be talking about. But instead, they figuring out, on shit that Esau set up to have that, to bring that division amongst each other, man.
And we seeing the signs of the end, and Jake is not paying attention. Right. They paying attention to everything else. Football, celebrities, whatever, man. Right. But they don't see that we're living in the time of the end, man. It's crazy.
Right. At the times of the end is going to be, all this hell is going to be directed toward you primarily, Jake. And the storm is coming to you, but you ain't being prepared. You ain't prepared for that storm that's coming upon you, man. You're the prey, man. But a lot of our people still don't see it. They still don't get it, man.
Right. And if I can say real quick, even when you was in the world, before we came in the church, you knew something was off in this world, bro. Like, something was always off. You didn't know what the hell it was, but something was off, man. Right. And when you wake up to the truth, you're like, oh shit, it makes sense.
Exactly.
All this makes sense now.
Why we kill each other? Why we hate each other?
Yeah.
Like,
Why
I always wanted that. Like, why we the only ones who hate each other? Why we kill each other like that, man? You don't see these other people doing like white man and the Chinese man killing each other. But when you like the brother said, when you come in this truth, you understand. Oh, this is why it's happening. The curses. Oh, we're cursed. And I always felt like we were cursed, even in the world, man. Like black people are cursed, man.
Yeah, I just always wonder why was the so-called white people hated us so when they was the one had us enslaved. Right. Hey, we the ones should have been mad all the damn time.
Right. You take me in that fucking kumbaya spirit.
Yeah.
Love your enemies and turn the other cheek and all that shit. But when it comes to each other, we got an immense hatred. We should be having immense hatred toward the real enemy, and that's putting the oppression on us, man. But like I said, you understand when you come to this truth why these things are happening. That's right. woke up to see things for what it really is. And we got the vision.
I said,
Yep.
No, that was it.
All right,
say Jose 6.
what is it? Murph. Is it Jose? Oh, 2 and 11. I think it's 2.
Oh, I got it.
I think it's 2.
This is the book of Hosea, chapters 2, verse 11. I will also cause all their mirth to cease.
Right, that mirth. So we've been speaking of bread and circuses and the mirth that Jake like to be engulfed in, right? All that's about to cease completely very soon. He's already getting rid of it right now. With all you niggas getting deported and shit. your little children getting arrested. I'll see that video where they're arresting a little baby, putting babies in handcuffs and shit. I'm like, damn, this man's really the devil. He's really showing his heart. So that mirth is, like I said, that mirth is pulling him away, man. It's about to be hell in America for you tribes, primarily, man. You got it, bro.
This is the book of Hosea, chapter 2, verse 11. I will also cause all her mirth to cease. Her feast days.
Women definitely. The mirth is ceasing for you. Single mothers on TikTok complaining and crying about being single. How it sucks. Like, you should have thought about that before you open your legs and kick the man out the house, man. You got it.
Her feast days, her new moons, and her Sabbath, and all her solemn feasts.
And guess what Trump said? Last Christmas might have been your last. All your fucking holidays, they're going to cease to exist too. Lord willing, there ain't no Christmas this year, man. Okay? And elections might be canceled. Because Trump said if the Democrats win the midterms, they ain't going to look to impeach. He's going to be impeached. He ain't going to let that happen. You know? Because why would you vote this devil again with all the things he's doing? You got to be a fucking idiot. All right? And all the things the Republicans are doing, they bringing unprecedented times here to America. Why? They know good and well they ain't going to be voting, man, with all the shit they doing right now. Because when you think about it, you know, all the things they doing is very unprecedented, especially with Trump. You know, how the hell you gonna vote this motherfucker again? You gotta be a dumbass. So they know that. They know they gotta find a way to keep him in office.
If they keep him in office, they'll stay in office.
Yeah.
Come to think of it.
And they cancel something big happened. They cancel the midterms. Because I wouldn't see the Republicans winning, man. With everything that's going on and all the unprecedented shit going on, I don't see them winning. So they're gonna have to find a way to stay in there. You know? And it's looking like they might pull off a major T attack, whether it be a cyber attack, a blackout, you know, all hell breaking loose, you know, a black swan event. You know?
You know, because if the so-called Democratic Party get over to the house, hey, there's a lot of people gonna be up for indictment.
Right.
And they know that.
Right. Yeah. They got a lot of dirt. You know, so they're gonna have to find a way to keep that man in there, man. I believe they're gonna find a way to keep him in there.
Because you know he ain't gonna go down by himself.
Hell no. He's too proud. He's talking about running a third term. You know? And then he made a statement, if you don't have elections, you don't have to worry about voting. He made that statement, right? You don't have to worry about another election. Just keep it in. So he Trump looking to stay in there, man. Okay?
Hosea chapter 2, verse 12. And I will destroy her vines and her fig trees, where she has said, these are my rewards that my lover has given me.
Right, your lover, the so-called white man. All the goodness and things, man. It's about, like I said, you women, especially, man, that made your bed here in America, that laid in the bed with the so-called white man, he done kicked you out the bed now. Now you on your fucking own. A lot of you lose your benefits and you know, like I said, you're on social media crying how it sucks to be a single mother. You know, but you push strong and independence. I don't need no man. You know? That's what you push.
that crutch
Yep.
that you was leaning on is gonna get clipped from under your ass.
That's right. Hey, what's that word? Phrase I was looking for? But basically, you if you make your bed, you gotta lay it. Now you laying in it, man. Okay, you having regrets. Okay, that you even made that bed because you made ties with the so-called white man. You made a truce or whatever with the so-called white man. You trusted your enemy, man. Now you paying for it. We don't need you no more, man. You have served your purpose. Okay? Yeah. You're expendable, man.
Yeah, all of these government programs, they do nothing but took you from depending on your husband or your man or whatever.
Strong, man.
Yeah, to depending on him, depending on Big Daddy government. And now those government checks finna stop rolling in, and that Section 8 finna stop coming, and them food stamps finna stop coming. So what you gonna do? You gonna turn to your baby father?
And a lot of them don't want nothing to do with you. Like saying, "Fuck you, bitch." You know, when everything was all good, you wasn't calling me. Why you calling me now?
Yeah.
Well, hey, now you calling me. Now you calling, now you calling them back. Can you help? No, bitch. Fuck you. It clicked, and I don't blame you.
Back then they want me now.
Yeah, exactly. You weren't looking to that nigga when everything was all good. You was getting all them goodies, put him on child support. You on Section 8 and food stamps. Now you losing all that shit that's being stripped away from you. Now you calling them back.
Right.
Fuck you hoes, man. We don't feel sorry for none of you bitches, man.
No pity.
You deserve everything bad that comes to you. Okay, and we laugh at you. And the scriptures say he shall mock. He shall mock when your fear come, man. We mocking you, man.
Now the box on the market now.
That's right. Yep. You gotta sell that box. Nobody want that shit. No, because every time Dick and Harry is bringing in to the house, they don't bring you through.
That box comes with too many problems. You gotta leave it where it's at.
Exactly.
So we got 6 steps, crumb snatchers, rug rats.
Yeah, that comes with a lot of problems, man.
Box flap open like the wings on 747.
Look like some organs.
We have to
Right, exactly. Yeah, you got the meats all right.
I got Ezekiel 21.
You got it, bro.
It's Ezekiel chapter 21, verse 8. And the word of Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, prophesy, and say, Thus said Yahweh, a sword.
What?
A sword. Is sharpened and also furbished.
And furbished, sharper and furbished. That's Esau. You know, bringing that ice. He's prepping, he's sharpening that sword for you niggas, man. You rebellious 2/3 ass niggas, man. Including you women. You ain't exempt. Your little nigglets ain't exempt either.
Verse 10. It is sharpened to make a sword slaughter.
It is what?
It is sharpened to make a sword slaughter.
Sword slaughter. It's sharpened and slaughtered. But it's sharpened for you niggas to make a sword slaughter, man. Hey, Esau's gonna run through everything moving, man. And he ain't gonna have no limits. He ain't gonna show no restraint. The scriptures say he should be like a madman, sparing none. That is second English 66. Start at verse 69.
Second English.
16 started. Oh yeah.
Ezekiel 21 and 10. It is sharpened to make a sword slaughter. It is furbished that it may glitter.
Right, and that they may glitter. Now there's a glittering sword coming too. It's talking about the missiles. That's the ultimate sword that's going to do damage. Nuclear destruction. You got it.
It says, should we then make mirth?
There go that word mirth again. Y'all making mirth too much. You niggas making too much mirth. You're not knowing what times you in. We're in the times of death and destruction, man.
Time of war.
Time of war. There ain't no time of peace. You think the so-called white man looking to make peace?
Yeah.
Is he in that mindset? No. He in his right mind.
He's finna get ready to wage war on you people, man.
Yeah, you niggas.
Every regular day citizen.
Right.
He finna wage war on you, man.
And primarily, you tribes. Because he using his people All right, he using his people to be a scapegoat just to get to you.
Yep, he gonna make war on his own people.
Yep.
As well.
So it won't make it seem like he just coming out. He can't make it too obvious.
That's right.
That's the devil. See, that's how the devil works.
Well, you know, they've been waging war, but they were
Right.
just subtle with it. But now, hey, they
Ain't no
let
more
it all
subtlety.
hang out.
No, well, yeah, he is gonna just show his horns. He's gonna be like, fuck you.
They should be like Batman.
Yeah.
That's right. I'm talking about, I'm talking about right now, he ain't gonna make it too obvious. Man, and when it all said and done, we get that green light, he's gonna make it obvious. His horns gonna come out.
It says, should we then make mirth? It contempted the rod of my son as every tree.
That contempt, man. You know, that contempt Esau has for the tribes, it's gonna be shown. Like I said, that them horns are gonna sprout out. It already sprouted out. Look what's going on in Minnesota, man. You know? Hey, man, he rounding you up left and right. Hey, he getting Gad and Reuben, too. Y'all heard about that? They rounding up so-called Native Americans now. Now, you tribes, they coming for you, man.
Yeah. They coming for you niggas, man.
Esau, he tired of playing nice, man. He ready to get rid of you, man. And they got the perfect devil in Nero. Man, he's the perfect devil to get the job done, man. I'm telling you.
So these devils, basically what they're doing, they're telling you who you are, and they're telling who they are. They're telling you tribes that, hey, you're Israelites also. And that they're the devil that the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
So
Hey,
hey, that's
through wrath. Through wrath, he's telling you niggas who you are, man. It ain't always got to be with words to send a message. You can be with action.
Yeah, they say actions speak louder than
Yeah,
words.
exactly. Come on.
This is our verse 11. It says, and he hath given it to be furbished, that it may be handled.
That it may be handled. Okay, real quick, you get on Psalm 17 and 13. You got
This sword is sharpened, and it is furbished to give into the hands of the slayer.
Woo, the hands of the slayer.
The
Who's the
hands,
slayer? Who's the slayer? Esau, the so-called white man. Esau, Edom, man. All right, and he was blessed with the sword. He was blessed with the instrument of destruction. Okay, because he's nothing but a vessel of what? Destruction. He's going to be unleashed more violently than he is now on you tribes, man. Okay, because that's what he was set up to do. He was set up as a whooping stick, and the brother got that right now. You got it.
this is the book of Psalms, chapter 17, verse 13.
Done.
Arise, O Yahweh, disappoint him, cast him down.
All right, disappoint him, cast him down, because eventually the Lord's going to bring this devil down. He knows that. That's why Revelation 12:12 says the devil coming down having great wrath, because he know he had but a short time. You got it.
Deliver my soul from the wicked.
Deliver my soul from the wicked, man. Okay? We need deliverance from this damn devil. Read.
Deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword.
And that's why he's the sword of the Lord, man. But it just brought out Ezekiel 21, where he said he's sharpening that sword. He's furbishing. He's preparing that sword slaughter for you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. He ain't gonna let up. Remember, he's gonna be like that madman. Ain't that devil coming down having great wrath because his time, he knows his time is short, man. So he gonna go all out. And we had nothing to lose. We know your time is short. You don't feel like you have nothing to lose, man. You're just gonna go all out, man. And hope for the best, you know? You got it.
From men which are thy hand, O Yahweh, from men of the world, which have their portion in this life, and whose belly thou fillest with thy hid treasure. They are full of children, and lead the rest of their substance to their babes. You know, these devils have colonized people, oppressed them, put them in slavery, taken their resources, and passed it down to their children.
That's right.
So a lot of these Edomites are quick to come out their mouth and say, hey, it wasn't me. But you benefit from it.
Yeah. There's scripture in Job that says the wicked multiply, they'll create.
If they multiply, they create for the sword.
Yep.
If the wicked multiply, it is for the sword.
So that posterity that they think they gonna continue is not gonna continue. The scriptures say they think they
That's
pass
gonna
on.
continue forever. Right.
They ain't gonna continue to pass down their fucking wealth. Because it's about to be up. Their time is up, man. That's why again this devil getting ready to come down here with big wrath. That's right. So if they multiply, they multiply is gonna be for that, man.
There it is. This is Job chapter 27, verse 14. It says, if his children be multiplied, it is for the sword.
It's for the sword. That's the only reason you're gonna multiply, for the sword, for destruction, man. Man, you wasn't really created to just hang around. So that's why after 1,000 years, you're gonna be eradicated. Because you serve, you are not any type of benefit. You don't pose no benefit for the planet. But here it is, you say you civilize people. Civilization started with you. No, it didn't start with you. We civilized you, if anything. We taught you how to walk upright and bathe and wash your ass. You still don't even know how to do that right. Yeah. You know? What they do, use water and soap.
Yeah,
Bitch, get a rag.
Just water. They don't even use soap in a rag. Some of them just
get up under the water.
Yeah.
That's why we smelling the way they do, man.
Wet dog.
Yeah, go jump in the swimming
They
pool.
smell exactly like that goddamn wet dog too. Exactly like that. They ain't no. It's similar, man. A dog for a dog.
This is Job 27 and 14. If his children be multiplied, it is for the sword, and his offspring shall not be satisfied with bread.
Hey, the scriptures say you can't be satisfied in the book of Habakkuk. You will not be satisfied. That's why you want to see him, everybody. Here it is. You got the world in the palm of your hand right now. You got the people under your control. You know, you got the people in the warped mindset, and you still ain't satisfied, man. That's why the Lord got to take your ass out. But guess what? 2/3 of the nation of Israel got to be taken out. Okay, to begin with. That's why scriptures say judgment must begin at the house of the Lord, man. Okay, and you got to take, because y'all the problem. Y'all really the problem, man. 2/3 are really the problem, because at least Esau, he's in his right mind. He's supposed to do the things he doing. You niggas ain't in your right fucking mind, man. Okay? That's why the Lord got to take your ass out. So that's why that sword is sharp, man. Prepare for the niggas.
I got some more. I got one more verse. Ezekiel chapter 21 and verse 12. I'm reading NLT. It says, Son of man, cry out and wail, pound your thighs in anguish, for that sword will slaughter my people and their leaders. Everyone will die.
Everyone will die, even his own people. But like I said, he's gonna go through his own people just to get it's called collateral damage. And that's some serious hatred. You're willing to fuck your own people over just to get to people you really hate, man. That's
Don't care about them. He don't care about them.
Exactly.
He don't give a fuck.
They peons too. That, you know what? You useless eaters too. All you average 6-pack Joe crackers out here, they ain't nothing but fucking peons, and useless eaters to Esau. Okay, you're Goyim too. that's fucked up, man. You gotta be part of a fucked up nation to have no elite sniper give a damn about it. Because when we in power, our main elite, which is your shot, he gonna care about us. He gonna care about his people.
Well, the Freemasons are like that.
Yeah.
If you're not a Freemason, then they consider you to be a enemy, man.
Yeah.
And I seen that on a video of somebody that was high up in the ranks. If you're not a part of the program, you're against the program. And that's how Esau thinks. And a lot of these people in this world, even his own people, if they're not with the program, they're against it.
That's right.
That's how they think. So they don't give a fuck about it.
They don't. They really don't. They don't give a fuck about none of it. Yeah. They don't give a fuck about they damn sure don't give a fuck about the tribe, no other nation. And scriptures say if he don't give a damn about his own self, now they ain't worded like that, but hey, how can you know to whom he do good to? He can't do good to his own people. That's why he ain't sharing the wealth. I say all the time, every Edomite should be at least a millionaire. He can't even make it all nigga. You got to work alongside Jake in these factories or any other job. You got to work alongside Jake. You know, people you don't even like, niggas you don't even like. You got to work beside them, man. You got to deal with them. You got to suffer.
Sometimes you got to work up under their authority.
Yeah, exactly.
No, they hate that, man.
Yeah, exactly, man. You got a nigga over you supervising you. Here it is. You supposed to be a slave, and you the peasant in your own kingdom. How does that work? That shows how much hate the Lord got for your ass. You got a shitty ass rulership, man. Hey, you got a shit end of the stick, Esau. You got to work alongside slaves. You're slaves, man. That doesn't make any sense, man. But hey, you got it.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 14, verse 5. It says, he that is evil to himself, to whom will he do good? To whom will he be good? He shall not take pleasure in his goods.
Right, he shall not take pleasure in his goods, man. So to like the brother, I quoted that scripture. The brother brought out, man, to read that one more time.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 14, verse 5. He that is evil to himself, to whom will he be good? He shall not take pleasure in his goods.
Right, so if he's evil to himself, to whom he will be good, man. You know? So you can't expect anything good to come your way if he's evil to himself. He's evil to his own people. How the fuck he gonna be good to you? Well, Jake. That's what you don't realize. Here it is, he done had his foot on y'all neck for hundreds of years. Really thousands, but you still trusting him. Okay? You still trusting your oppression. What the scriptures say, you love oppression, man. Okay? Hey, scriptures also say, as a matter of fact, can you get that Ecclesiastes 7:7? Because this is being in your right mind. You're supposed to be mad at this oppression, man, that you're in. You're supposed to be mad at the condition you're in. You're supposed to want to be loose from this oppression.
Ecclesiastes 7:7. Surely oppression maketh the wise man mad, and a gift destroyeth the heart.
Right. Surely oppression maketh the wise man mad, and a gift destroy the heart. Okay? So that's why your hearts, your minds are destroyed. All right? Because you're not mad. It's like I quoted that scripture. They love oppression, man. All right? Your heart is set on being oppressed. You love being in the ghettos. You love having a hood mentality, man. Okay? Being that mindset, man. Okay? Never the mountain to nothing. Just stand in that state. Stand a fucking degenerate. Degenerate, man. Can you get Jeremiah? You had Jeremiah 21? Niggas love degeneracy, man. They love drama and all this. They love being in a low state. They love this punk ass low vibrational shit, man. Being on a low vibration. We looking to be on a higher plane, man. Okay? And that starts with this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. That's why we hate you, nigga. That's one of the reasons why we hate you niggas, because you love being low, man. You got it.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 2, verse 31. O generation, see ye the words of the Most High Yahweh.
Right, you seeing the words, we seeking the words of the Lord. Okay? Ever since we woke up to this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. You got it.
Have I been a wilderness unto Israel, a land of darkness?
What's the
This is Jeremiah 2, verse 31.
No,
13, right?
Generously.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 2, verse 21. Yet I have planted thee a noble vine.
Yeah. You have planted thee a noble vine. Read.
Holy a right seed.
Holy and a right seed. Deuteronomy 7:6 says, thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy power. He chosen us to be a special nation above all people upon the face of the earth. That's why he set us up to be, man.
I got it real quick. The word noble means of high rank or birth.
Yep.
Renowned, excellent, superior.
Superior. You're supposed to be superior.
Highborn, of superior birth.
Right.
That's it.
Yeah, you're supposed to be superior, man. Keyword superior.
Nobility.
Right. And these Edomites knowing they spirit, we're superior above them. They know it. They women even be admitting that the black man is God. They even tell their man to admit that the black man is God. They even tell, I've been seeing some of these videos of the Edomite women saying that, man. They know it.
Even they dream, man,
It's
is tall, dark,
dark,
and handsome.
dark and handsome. Shape. You even losing your own women, man. How does that happen?
Jeremiah chapter 2, verse 21. Yet I have planted thee a noble vine, holy, a right seed.
Right, so you Jakes need to develop that mindset, man. You're superior. You're not inferior. That the so-called white man will have you believe. You got it?
I then art thou turned it into the degenerate plant
Right.
of a strange vine.
A strange vine. You're degenerates. You enact the stigma that Esau put on you. Savages, thugs, gangsters. And you go out and you enact that, man. To further prove his point. Which he just threw it on you, man. Okay? Why? Because you niggas hate yourselves, man. You don't love yourselves, and you love to carry out that stigma that the so-called white man puts on you, man. Okay? Because you don't have a ruling class mentality. You don't have a sense of high rank, so to speak, man. You don't think on a high level, on a high plane, which starts again with Yahweh Shah, man. We have that up here, man. It starts with being in its truth. That's why we're able to become a new creature in Yahweh Shah, man. We got out of that fucking mindset, thinking we inferior to this fucking piece of shit, man. Are you kidding me? This dude don't got no melanin. His women don't love him. He weak as fuck. He can't fuck, according to his woman. Excuse my vernacular, but hey, so it gotta get raw like that just to prove a point, man. That's why they go to jail. And you think you're inferior to him? He have you believe that shit? You niggas gotta die for that mindset, man. Go, you gotta go.
Jeremiah chapter 2, verse 22. For though thou wash thee with nitre, and take thee much soap, yet thine iniquity is marked before me, said the Most High Yahweh.
Right, iniquity, man. They sin upon sin. That's what you niggas engulf with, sin upon sin. And part of that is not having a sense of ruling class, man. So you stay in that degenerate mindset. Okay, you don't want to be washed and made whole and clean spiritually, man.
Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto Yahweh,
right,
thy power.
Mm-hmm.
Yahweh thy power hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself.
So I quoted this scripture. He's chosen us to be a special people unto himself, man. Read on.
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Above all people. So you're above this so-called white man.
That's
the other nation.
right.
Primarily him, because he's the basis for men. At least the other nations, they got melanin. They the only nation that don't have no melanin, man. But you think you're inferior to him? And he have you think looking like him is a blessing. Get the fuck out of here, man. Why the sun hates you, man? Y'all don't even think about why the sun hates him. He got to get suntans and go to what they call the sun polish, tan polishes, the things of that nature. No, because they know they're cursed, man. That's why they try to look like you with surgery. They women try to look like our women, man.
Yeah, if you look at sunscreen under, I think it's some type of light, not light, but certain type of camera. It shows you so-called black. When you look at it, I think it's ultraviolet. Okay, would it be an ultraviolet? I think it's an ultraviolet, if I'm not mistaken. But it was a video brother had posted a long time ago.
Oh yeah,
Edomites that had put on sunscreen. They looked at them through this ultraviolet light, I believe, camera. They look dark. So that's basically what they're doing with sunscreen.
They look like the sons of the wicked from the dark. That's what basically
chocolate Edomite.
Yeah, that's right.
That was it on Deuteronomy 76.
I got the definition of special.
Okay.
better,
better,
greater, or otherwise different from what is usual.
Right, that's why, hey, like the brother quoted, we're peculiar people who stand out. That's why these nations so in awe. That's why even Esau, he's obsessed. Here it is. That shows you another thing. Here it is, he hate our guts. Anything you hate, you're trying to avoid it, right? But this motherfucker is obsessed with us. He'll stalk you. He'll profile you. He'll go up and down your neighborhood just to see. You know, this motherfucker is obsessed at the same time.
He loved to hate.
But he loved to hate you, man.
Yeah, because he really want to be, man.
You want to be.
What Paul Mooney said?
Yep.
Everybody want to be a nigga, but don't nobody want to be a nigga.
nigga. Right. How you gonna hate something and then be obsessed with him at the same time?
That movie, Get Out.
Right.
That movie, Get Out, showed you that, man.
Right. Even because Cat Williams made that point, man. Okay, hey, here it is, you hate my guts, but you so obsessed with him, man. You can't leave Jake alone. You always gotta fuck with him. Okay? You can't mind, when it comes to Jake, you always in their business, man. You can't mind your own fucking business. Like, goddamn, leave me alone, man. I ain't doing shit. I'm minding my own business, but here it is, you sticking your nose in it, man. You want to say
Well,
something?
I'm thinking about something my uncle told me one time. He said this white guy walked up to him and, in a restaurant and told him, say, I sure wish I had an appetite like yours. He told him, the hell, you done took every damn thing else, now you want my appetite?
Right, exactly.
So these devils want everything you got.
Exactly. Try to get rap music. Which I think try to say Eminem or he'll shake any goddamn thing.
If Esau had that song, he would be like Banks.
Right.
Remember that airplane?
Oh yeah. Trying to take everything, man. Jake can't have shit. A nigga can't have shit, man. Goddamn devils, man. Hey, niggas don't want niggas to have shit. Why? Because they develop the mentality of these damn devils. Hey, you're your father the devil, man.
Yep.
You think just like this goddamn cracker, man. This fucking peckerwood. Where niggas they are willing to rob you and steal from you because they don't want you to have shit either.
And it's all because of poverty. Esau forced a lot of people into poverty. If it wasn't that way, then Jake wouldn't be heavy into crime.
Because you know what sets in? Jealousy. When they see a nigga coming up, so-called, that jealousy sets in. Oh, Rock, he think he better than me. Then he say, he think he better than me. So I'm going to stick him.
I'm going to drop it down and let me.
See?
I like that movie, Billy.
Right. He'll Billy. He was like, I don't like this shit. I don't like this shit at all. Niggas be plotting. We have our people plotting. And that's where more of that self-hatred comes in. Man, you gotta watch your own people. Cause they don't want you to have shit either, man.
Yeah. Shit, but if Jake actually, if you wanted to have that type of possessions, put in the work for it, man.
Exactly. They don't think like that.
You can get you a job, you can go get you a trade, put in the work for it.
Right.
Nah, niggas don't want to do shit. Niggas don't want to work.
They want to rob and steal from each other. They
want
want
to
to
get
get
shit.
easy way. The sleazy way.
What they call get rich quick schemes.
Yup.
And guess where they end up? Behind bars.
Or dead one.
Yeah.
And all that energy you putting in on hate, you could be
put it on the Esau. Why don't you put that energy on the real enemy, the so-called white man? But y'all put that energy on yourselves, man.
Right.
On your own brother or sister, man.
I got a piece of it.
You got it, brother.
This is Job 10:10. No, I'm sorry, John 10:10. Damn, it says the thief cometh not but for to steal and to kill and to destroy.
Right. That's all he does when it comes to you tribes primarily. He's looking to kill, steal, and destroy, man.
That's right.
You know? That's all he does.
That's right. And that's figurative and literal. He want to kill your dreams.
Right.
He want to kill your ambition,
your manhood,
everything.
Your manhood's getting killed, but you niggas don't stand up. You let your woman run you. That's another thing. He turned our women against us. We can't even have our women because it's fucking devil, man.
He made them bitches too powerful.
Yeah. And now they have a mentality that they over you, man. That's how bad it's got. They superior our women. They thinking like Esau. They have our women think they superior to us. When they inferior. They supposed to be inferior to us, man. They the weaker vessel, man.
31 and 22.
Yeah, you can get that.
I'm gonna finish this. It's
Yeah.
John 10 and 10. I don't know how Job is on the brain. The thief cometh not but for to steal and to kill and to destroy. I am come that they might have life and that they may have it more abundantly.
That they may have it more abundantly. And that life starts with Yahweh. We're looking for a new heavens and a new earth, a new life. This life ain't it, man. Okay? Being under this damn devil or constantly oppressing us. Okay? Having his foot on our necks. We're looking for a new transition. We're looking for a rulership. We tired of being under this goddamn devil, man. We tired of being in the slums and the ghettos. All right? Selling drugs to each other, man. Killing each other, hating one another. Our women looking down on us, man. Tired of that shit, man. But you niggas want to stay here because, again, I can't stress enough. You love oppression.
This is Jeremiah 31 and 22. BBE, Basic Bible English Version. It says, how long will you go on turning this way and that, O wandering daughter? For the Lord hath created a new thing on the earth.
A new thing.
A woman changed into a man.
Wow. Hey, that's literal and physical. That's hot. Hey, that's literal. Hey, a lot of our women, they want to be men. Literally. That's why you got a lot of bulldaggers and fucking dykes out here, man. Okay? Here it is, you hate men, but you want to be a goddamn man. Make that make sense, man. That's why you so-called black women primarily, you so goddamn masculine. Hell, the Edomite women have to teach you how to be fucking feminine, man. Yeah. I remember when Pastor Gavar made a statement that Eve is as feminine as a fucking truck driver, man. And that's true. You don't know what femininity is, man. But then you have the nerve to call a certain group feminism. Well, what's feminine about it? You want to surpass men. You think you equal or better than men. Well, primarily you think you better than men. So why would you call it feminism when you're not feminine? Make it make sense, man. See, that's the confusion of Babylon, man. And it all goes back to the so-called fucking white man, man. The damn devil, man. You blame him. And we damn right we blaming this Edomite, man. Somebody, you can't blame white man. Who's ruling? Who passes the laws and shit?
Yeah, because there used to be laws against women wearing pants, and you can look that up.
Exactly.
All these things that we see today, we suffer from today, is because of Esau's leniency and his liberty. The scripture says, give him not a woman liberty to guide abroad. Esau gave him hella liberty. He gave him hella laws to protect him.
That's right.
And now you have this disaster.
That's right. Now you got this bullshit. This is the fucking result, man. This madness out here, man. That's why we can't wait till the Lord put an end to all this shit. You know?
And he gonna do it by fire.
That's right. You took the words right out of my mouth. Hey, that's spirit, man. He gonna do it by fire, man. ICBM nuclear, hey, Russia ready, man. China ready. You know, Iran, North Korea, they damn so ready, man. To light this bitch up. You got even allies being turned to enemies with NATO. And they saying, no, don't take Greenland, man. You ain't getting Greenland.
You seen that, what countries are starting to make deals with China now?
Yep. Oh, yeah. The NATO. Yep.
Denmark is starting to make deals with China.
They got to go to the enemy. They're going to the enemy of enemies because you becoming an enemy. See how that? Hey, see the domino effect that's causing it? But it's all lining up with what? Prophecy, right? You know, your allies are switching up on you because you switched up on them. You want to get Greenland, but they saying no. Hands off Greenland. They turning down on the purchase deal, man. They don't even want you to buy. They ain't even buying it from you. You know, they're rejecting the money. So that's gonna shoot. That's gonna cause the missiles to be shot off, man, from your allies. You know, get that in Revelation. I mean, that's 17 to 16. Niggas, man, you better wake up. You better get out of that military. Because hey, you in the military, that means you have to fight against the Lord.
And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore.
Right, these shall hate the whore. They're talking about NATO, the EU. These European nations are starting to hate the whore, man. Why? Because, hey, Trump is so adamant about getting green. And they're saying no. That's why they got troops that are being deployed as we speak from Europe. I believe Germany, France, I think France deploying troops too. All right? Because, hey, Trump has made a threat to take it over. Oh yeah, he's also threatened to put tariffs on NATO, 25%. So that's gonna cause that, hey, brother reading it, the beast to hate the whore, man.
That's right. And he also is, now he want Canada too now.
Oh yeah,
all of a sudden
he going back to Canada.
Yeah.
He wanna get Canada. He wanna make Canada the 51st state.
And he want to make the Gulf of Mexico,
Gulf of United States, the
Yeah.
Gulf of America.
yeah.
Damn, I hate when you stuttering and shit. It's a lot to go. Bear with me, brothers, sisters.
Got it. It's the book of Revelation, chapter 17, starting again at verse 16. And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast,
Right.
these shall hate the whore,
And the whore is America, Babylon the Great. Read.
and shall make her desolate
Uh-huh.
and naked,
Made her desolate and naked by what?
and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire.
See that? Eat her flesh and burn her with fire. So she's gonna be made naked and desolate with fire.
Hey, Ty, you didn't hear that?
No, that's how America is going to be destroyed. Even by its own allies. NATO is going to destroy America too. NATO is going to shoot missiles on America right along with Russia and China and all these geopolitical countries, man. Okay? Why? Because they're turning their allies into enemies too. Okay? They selling Trump hands off Greenland. They don't want you to have Greenland, but he's still pursuing it. So guess what? That's going to cause great tension. Okay? They even rejected from buying it, man. They turning down the money. So they like, no, man, no. No means no, Trump. But you know, Trump, he don't listen to that. He can't take no for a fucking answer. So guess what? That's going to lead to the demise of Babylon too. Okay? That's going to help bring the destruction of Babylon the Great. NATO, these European countries going to shoot missiles over here too. Okay? And the brother just read it in Revelations. Any more on that?
Book of Revelation, chapter 17, verse 16. And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore.
Hate the whore. They starting to hate. The animosity trying to start to kick in. And you can see from these nations. Oh yeah, Trump even talked about leaving NATO.
Yeah,
Right.
you talking about that.
Man, forget about that. Remember he made that statement? He's going to leave NATO anyway.
That's right.
You got it?
And shall make her desolate and naked,
Right.
and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire.
Burn her with fire, man. And that's how it's going to be taken out. America's going to be totally desolate by fire, man. So America, like I say all the time, America's got a lot of enemies, man. They making friends enemies too. Hey, they know ain't going to be your friend. They going to
Revelation 17 and 17. For the Most High hath put in their hearts to fulfill his will.
fulfill his will. That's going to be part of fulfilling the will of the Lord.
That's right.
You know, putting the minds of NATO and shooting missiles over here too. Okay? You got it?
And to agree and give their kingdom unto the beast, until the words of Yahweh shall be fulfilled.
Right, the words are going to be fulfilled. So you can't stop prophecy.
That's right.
I don't care how many diplomacies you have, diplomatic discussions we have, it's not going to overturn prophecy.
Right. Babylon, AK, America, USA, going down.
That's right. Ain't nothing you can do to stop it. Prophecy it's too far gone. It's too far left now for them to continue to kick the can down the road too, man. All right. Everything's happening at one time. How can you control all this happening at once? You can't do it, man. That's why the Lord's speeding things up. The Lord making it that way where you won't be able to kick the can down the road too much longer. So you make it too overwhelming, like an overflowing a flood. Just going. You can't stop it. You can't be that damn spiritual dam to stop it, man.
It's the book of Psalms, chapter 11, verse 6. It says, upon the wicked he shall rain snares.
Woo! Upon the wicked he shall rain snares.
Fire and brimstone.
Right. Fire and brimstone is going to rain upon this place. Destruction is coming to Babylon the Great, man. Okay, by fire and brimstone. Like Sodom and Gomorrah was an example. It literally rained fire and brimstone, but this time it's in the form of missiles. ICBM nuclear missiles, man. All right?
It says, this shall be, it says, an horrible tempest. That destroying wind that Jeremiah was talking about. It says, this shall be the portion of their cup.
Right. That's going to be your portion. Your portion is destruction, Esau, primarily. The wicked portion is destruction. That's your lot. So a lot of you people are allotted to be destroyed. You're born to be destroyed, man. And we see why. Look at your actions, especially 2/3 Bible. Like the scriptures say, the multitude don't discern the multitude that was born in vain. You niggas, we see why you niggas are this fucking vain, man. You just serve no purpose. You just a waste of no way. Waste of sperm. That's right. Mother should have swallowed it, man. Ask me. You know? That's how worthless you are. Worthless pieces of SHIT.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 51, verse 8. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed.
Hey, Babylon is suddenly falling. We're seeing it fall right before our eyes in real time, man. Okay? We're designed, like I said in Wednesday night, we're designed to see. No, that was our last camera. We're designed to see what the prophets seen, man, in the visions. All right? You got it.
Howl for her, take balm for her pain.
Mm-hmm.
If so, she may be healed.
She may be healed, man.
That ain't possible.
It ain't possible. This face is too far left. You got it.
We would have healed Babylon.
See that? We would have healed Babylon, but what?
But she is not
She
healed.
is not healed. Ain't no healing for this place. Ain't no amount of ointment you can put on this place. Ain't no amount of band-aids and patches and other things you can do to make this place heal.
Yeah, the people that set this place up, they don't want to heal this place.
Right. And we don't want them to heal it either.
They know what they're doing. Order of chaos. They're bringing this place to destruction, to closer to destruction. But in their mind, they're preparing for that great reset. But what they don't know is, ain't no great reset for them.
Right.
It's a reset for Jacob.
For us. That's the real great reset. The great reset is when Yahushua returns and destroy this mother effer, man.
Right. You technically at your 250th year, and you think, oh, okay, we're gonna take this empire to the next level, and we're gonna go another 250 years. Hell no, man.
That's their mind, man.
Yep, that's what they think.
But even then, hypothetically, say they was to do that, how would you survive? You want robots. You want robots. How would you procreate? How would you continue your existence? So you want a fucking cybernetic, robotic AI world.
Those lab-grown babies. That's how they. That's what they've been doing.
Yep. And they trying to perfect immortality or some shit. But still, that's destructive.
Pretty much destroyed the basic necessity to be able to inhabit this place. You done destroyed the air, you done destroyed the water, the food is corrupt,
The people
polluted.
minds.
Yeah. So shit. Hey,
Everything you do will lose to destruction.
Ain't nowhere for this place to go but down.
Right, there ain't no healing. Like the brother just read, you can't heal this place. Not with Esau ruling any goddamn.
Forsake her.
Forsake her. That's why we gotta forsake this place. That's why we came out of the ways of Babylon. Forsake this goddamn place. There ain't no hope here for us, man. The only hope it starts with in your house shop, man.
Let go of this sinking ship.
That's right.
And let us go everyone into his own country.
Right. That's what these nations gonna start to do, man. You know, or not coming over here because they seeing that, man. This ain't what it was amped up to be, man. They lied to. They said this was a land of milk and honey. You got it.
For her judgment reaches unto heaven.
Her judgment reaches unto heaven, just like it says in Revelation 18. You know, the sins of Babylon have reached unto heaven. Okay? So there ain't an amount of, like I said, bandages that can patch this place up. Ointment that can put on this place to heal. You know, this place is done, man. It's out of here. Finito. Thin. The end. You know? You got it.
And is lifted up even to the skies.
Right. The sins of Babylon, the iniquity upon iniquity is lifted up to it reached all the way up to the Most High. That's how much wickedness goes on, has been done or is still going on in this place. You know? You can't overturn it. Your judgment is not going to be overturned, so you're guilty as charged, man. And you will pay for your crimes.
I gotta preach up.
Got it?
This is Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 40. I'm sorry, Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 8. It says, remove out of the midst of Babylon and go forth out of the land of the Chaldees and be as the he-goats before the flock. For lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations from the north country, and they shall set themselves in array against her. From thence shall she be taken, their arrows shall be as a mighty expert man, none shall return in vain. Yeah, because that's the Most High, what we're speaking about, the Most High is causing these nations to come together against Babylon. Even America's allies are starting to change on them because of Nero Trump, man. So the Most High is assembling these nations together to come up against this place, man. They're gonna jump on this place, man. Right. A assembly of different nations, man.
Gang upon this place.
Yeah.
We're gonna get Babylon's gonna get the ultimate beat down, man.
Yeah. Gang.
Right. It's gonna get up that too. It's gonna get the ultimate beat down, though. This place is all over the beat. Okay, for missiles to be shot on this place.
And those arrows are referring to those nuclear missiles.
That's right.
It says it should be the arrows of a mighty expert.
That's right. Yeah, that expert man is really the Most High. That's right. He's gonna put his spirit on him. His spirit on us. That's talking about the Most High, man.
That's right.
You know, his spirit is gonna be on those missiles to destroy this place, man. So that's the only future for Babylon the Great, destruction, aka America. Okay, because America's about to enter the third world. The only future for America is to be destroyed, man. And Trump is doing that, man. You know, Trump is ushering in the destruction he's ushering in World War III. He's ushering in the destruction of America. And we applaud Trump, man. Trump, you're doing it. Hey, this devil's doing a magnificent job being the devil, man. Let's give him a round of applause, man. Ultimately, the Lord, because he's controlling, he's making this devil do what he do.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get that precept.
Yeah, because the least knew what they were doing when they put that motherfucker in there, man. They know he's deranged and he's insane. Like I said,
that's Nero.
That's Nero. They probably didn't know he's Nero, man. That's right. Yeah, they go by that bloodline.
Yeah, they know. Those same Roman emperors are back here today.
Yep.
In their lots. Proverbs 21:1. This is Rome all over again. Why not? You know.
Yeah, he got to be Nero for sure.
The king's heart. Proverbs 21:1. The king's heart is in the hand of Yahweh. As rivers of water, he turneth it whithersoever he will.
Right. See that? So he's controlling the mind of Trump. They get this the Most High is in the mind of Trump to do what he's doing, man.
Yup.
And even to bring hell on you tribes, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. Why? Because the Lord has a controversy with our people, man. The wicked of our people. Okay?
This is NLT, Proverbs 21:1 NLT. The king's heart is like a stream of water directed by Yahweh. He guides it wherever he pleases.
See that? More plain, man. He guides it wherever he pleases. So he ain't gonna stray away from his own will, to do his own will, so to speak.
Yeah.
He's gonna go according to the Lord's will.
I got another one. This is our 1 Peter 4:17. This is NLT though. For the time has come for judgment, and it must begin with God's household. And if judgment begins with us, what terrible fate await those who have never obeyed God's good news.
So that's that in NLT, right?
Yeah, NLT. First Peter 4:17. 1 Peter 4:17 NLT. It says, for the time has come for judgment, and it must begin with God's household.
It must begin, because the Lord got, like I said earlier, the Lord got to get you niggas out the way first, because you're a cancer within a cancer, man. Okay? Like I said, at least Esau is in this world. He doing what he's supposed to do. You niggas ain't, for the most part. You holding up progress, in other words. You got it.
It says, and if judgment begins with us, what terrible fate awaits those who have never obeyed God's good news.
Right. So the ones that know better, and primarily you know better, camps, you apostates, you had the truth, and you still go back in the world or sell out or whatever, you're going to get the worst of the ass whooping, according to Luke 12. You gonna get the worst of it versus a nigga that haven't even put his hand to the plow, man. But they gonna get it, but you really gonna get it the worst. So how much more fear we got to be in when we hold these precious ministry, man. We're accountable for it, man. How much more we got to be on point when we know the deal. We got the ones who see. Okay. So the Lord's letting you know judgment is going to begin at his house, man. Okay? And when he finally releases his indignation, guess what? He ain't going to overturn it. Okay? It's not going to be turned back. It's going to keep going. It's going to be like an overflowing flood that it just overflows, man. You can't stop it, man. It's going to keep going and going and going like the Energizer Bunny, man.
I
Okay?
got one more verse.
You got it.
It says, and also, verse 18, and also, if the righteous are barely saved, what will happen to godless sinners?
See that? The righteous are barely saved. We're going to be barely saved, man. Lord willing, pardon the elect. We're going to be barely saved. Like, and all the fire can come, and then at last minute, you beamed up. That's how much fear we got to be in.
Yeah, the Lord said he's going to save thee in 6 troubles.
Yeah.
Once that 7th trump go, man, we got to be off this earth.
We got to be. And we can't be still here when them missiles are coming, man. We can't be still on this soil. It's going to destroy everything in its path. Everything you see right now is going to be fucking evaporated, man, and destroyed, man.
Yeah.
That's why you can't be holding on to your valuables, trying to hold on to these things. Job, whatever, you know? Anything you have that's valuable to you, you're going to lose it any goddamn way. Your home, you might lose your children, your woman, man, but that ain't right. But at least you have a shot to save them, though. If you try to save yourself, you know, because they ain't even guaranteed, man. Our family's not guaranteed to make it, man. That's why we gotta make sure we on the point. Because we trying to save ourselves. We want to be saved, man. These brothers can't save me. I can't save them, man.
I got you, bro. I know
We want to be delivered out of
This is the book of Philippians chapter 2, verse 12. It says, dear friends, you always followed my instructions when I was with you. And now that I am away, it is even more important. Work hard to show the results of your salvation, obeying the Most High with deep reverence and fear.
Right.
I'm gonna read another translation. I'm about that one. Work out your own salvation.
That's what we gotta do, man. Work out our own sense. That's why I say the key word own. Work out your own salvation.
Yeah, I'm ready to take that deep. It says, wherefore, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed, not in my presence only, but now much more in my absence. Work out your own salvation with fear and trembling.
Starts with fear, man. You gotta fear the Lord, man. You must fear the Lord. Hey, we fear the Lord. We on the basis of fear. Everybody not cold, not clear what people say about us, looking crazy. But we fear the Lord, man. We trying to work out our salvation. We don't want to be burned up with you fucking feet on us.
Yeah, we'll go through that cold any day.
Exactly. We're going through that fire. We'll go through the cold any day, like the brother said,
to avoid that fire.
to avoid the fire, man. That's right, man. Fuck that. Man, you people don't have a sense of urgency, man.
Right.
You know, and you gotta have a sense of urgency. But the problem is, y'all don't know what time it is, man. And we telling you, it's really evident what times we 4 minutes come. It's finna drop out here soon. You know?
It's 43. It's 43 right now.
43 degrees. Damn, it must be like 20 tonight. So moving with a sense of urgency is very important, man. We gotta move with a sense of urgency. Because times is gonna get eat, like they say up there, meaning bad.
Yeah.
It's gonna be very bad out here, man.
That's right. The Most High is bringing these bad times.
That's right.
I'm gonna precept on that.
You had something?
No, I have.
Shit, where are you? Get on 2 Timothy 3:1.
I got that precept. Isaiah chapter 45 verse 7 NLT. I create the light and make the darkness.
Right, he created the light and created the darkness, you know?
I send good times and bad times.
See that? The Lord is sending the good and the bad times, man. The Lord is bringing. So we need to be in fear of Yahweh. Show me out the shot, because he's in control. That's why we got to do what pleases him, not what pleases Esau. Hell, he controlled by the Most High. So you better try to seek the Lord, man, because he's controlling everything. He's bringing the good and the evil, man. You got it.
I, Yahweh, am the one who does these things.
Right, see that? The Lord is doing it. The Most High is bringing the good and bad times. He's bringing these evils that we're currently seeing. Okay, so that's who we gotta fear, because he's bringing it. We know he's bringing it, so we gotta be on his good side, man. So he won't bring it upon us.
Kiss the sun.
Yep, kiss the sun. Psalms 2. You know, and we don't want him angry at us, man. Like he's angry at a lot of you people out here right now, doing who knows what, out here being wicked. Jay's still going to Harlot House in 2026. When the truth is out, he's still going to the Harlot House.
And everybody's making fun of those places.
Exactly. Man. Even Drewski, his punk ass, making fun of these pastors, man. You niggas stealing these fucking churches. I ought to be ashamed of that.
He's robbing you, man. You gonna see it. Jake, he getting the same old trick, man.
I say, Jake love falling for the okey doke, man. So they come back and bite him in the ass. Like you centralized Donald Trump, we will vote for Donald Trump. Now look at your stupid ass, man. You're getting deported. Dumbass speaks, man.
He sold you niggas a cookie and y'all bought it.
Y'all bought it, that's right. Never trust our enemy, man. You got it, bro.
2 Timothy chapter 3, starting at verse 1. This know also that in last days perilous times shall come.
So, no, we ain't off of this. Read it again.
2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 1. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come.
It says perilous times shall come. We already in the midst of those perilous times, man. Because we're in the last days of the last days. Time is short. So it behooves you to try to repent now. You know? And I'm shooting that out to the elect, whoever was of the elect that might not be sealed, if they ain't sealed already. You know, perilous times is upon us. So repent, get yourselves right, and hope for the best, man. And that's what we damn sure doing, because time's about to get bad, man. We don't want the Lord's wrath fall upon us, man. And we're seeing it, that it's very close. It's closer than ever. Now those missiles about to fly any moment, any day now, man. That's scary to even think about, man.
Yeah.
Knowing how Revelation 9 say 200,000 horsepower, roughly paraphrasing, that's 200 million missiles, man. That's overkill.
Yeah.
Right
So
along with your Howard shot coming back.
It's the warheads.
Yeah, the powers in the warhead. That's the destruction. The warheads. We don't want that to rain on us, man.
Yeah.
Shit, really, you'd rather have water. You'd rather drown in the flood compared to the missiles, man.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. Any brothers have any clothes?
I was going to say, the destruction that came upon Sodom and Gomorrah, ain't nothing compared to what's coming.
It's really it's the same, but it's more intense.
That's right.
Because Sodom and Gomorrah got destroyed by fire and brimstone. The same way America's going to get destroyed.
Right.
This is the new Sodom, you know.
That's right. Nothing's new under the sun, man. All right. So with that, and we hope this Kingdom lesson is edifying. We're gonna shout out this time, get all praises. Glorifications goes to God. Love honors to the apostles and elders that great millstone well. Peace and love salutations to the hopeful elect. Like the four corners of earth preaches word of truth and sincerity. So shalom.
Shalom.
Kwam Yasharal.
Kwam Yasharal.
Shalom.